I guess we'll go upstairs first and then out to the barn and around there. You're convinced that there is nothing important here, nothing that would point to any motive.
Nothing here but kitchen things.
Here's a nice mess.
Oh, her feet! It did freeze. She worried about that when it turned so cold. She said that the fire'd go out and her chair would break.
Well, can you beat the women? Help her murder and worried about her preserves?
I guess before we're through, she may have something more serious than the preserve to worry about. And yet, for all the worries, what would we do without the ladies? Dirty towels, not much of a housekeeper. What you say, ladies?
There's great deal of work to be done on a farm.
To be sure, and yet, I know there are some Dixon County farmhouses which do not have such rural towels.
Those towels get dirty awful quick. Men's hands aren't always as clean as might be.
Ah, loyal to your sex, I see. But you and Mrs. Wright were neighbors. I suppose you were friends too.
I'm not seen much of her of late years. I've not been in this house. It's more than a year.
And why was that? You didn't like her?
I like her, all well enough. Former wife have their handful, Mr. Henderson, and then
Yes?
it never seemed a very cheerful place.
No, it's not cheerful. I saw and say she had the homemaking instinct.
Well, I don't know. As right had either.
You mean that they didn't get on very well?
No, I don't mean anything. But I don't think a place be any cheerfuler for John Wright being in it.
I'd like to talk more of that a little later. I want to go to the lay of things upstairs now.
I suppose anything Mrs. Pierce will be alright. She used to take in some class for her, you know, and a few little things. We left in such a hurry yesterday.
Yes, but I would like to see what you take, Mrs. Peters, and keep an eye out for anything that might be of use to us.
Yes, Mr. Henderson.
I'd hate to have men coming into my kitchen, snooping around and criticizing.
Of course, it's no more than their duty.
Duty? Alright, but I guess this deputy sheriff that come out to make my fire might have got a little of this on. Wish I took of that sooner. Seems mean to talk about her for not having things slick up when she had to come away in such a hurry.
She had preset.
Which is on a low shelf at the other side of the room. She was going to put this in there. It's same about her fruit. I wonder if all gone. I think there's some here that all right, Mr. Peter. Yes, he here. This is cherries too. I declare I believe that the only one. She feel awful bad. After all, her hard work in the hot weather. I remember the afternoon I put up my cherries last summer.
Well, I must get those things from the front room closet. You coming with me, Mrs. Hale? You could help me carry them. My, it's cold in here.
Why was close? I think maybe that's why she kept so much to herself. She didn't even belong to the ladies' aid. I suppose she felt she couldn't do her part. And then you don't enjoy things when you feel savvy. She used to wear pretty clothes and be lively. When she was Minnie Foster, one of the tall girls singing in the show. But then, oh, that was a 30 years old. Who? This all you was to take it?
She said she wanted an apron, funny things to want, but there isn't much to get you dirty in jail. Goodness no. But I suppose just to make her feel more natural. She said they was in the top drawer in this cupboard. Yes, here. And then her little shawl that's always hung behind the door. Yes, here it is.
Mr. Mrs. Peter?
Yes, Mrs. Hale.
Do you think she did it?
I don't know.
Well, I don't think she did. Asking for an apron and her little show worrying about her food.
Mr. Peters says it looks bad for her. Mr. Henderson is awful sarcastic in his speech and he'll make fun of her saying she didn't wake up.
Well, I guess John Wright didn't wake when they was leaving that rope under his neck.
No. It's strange. It must have been done awful craftily and still. They say it was such a funny way to kill a man, ringing it up like that.
That's just what Mr. Hale said. There was a gun in the house. He said that, but he can't understand.
Mr. Henderson said coming out that what was needed for the case was a motive, something to show anger or sudden feeling. We mustn't take on.
I might help. No, she needn't help. I know how things can be for women. I tell you, it's cool, Mrs. Peter. We live close together and we live far apart. We all go through the same thing. It is just different kind of the same thing. If I was you, I wouldn't tell her fruit was gone. Tell her it ain't. Tell her it's alright. Take this into proving to her. She may know. She may never know whether it was broke or not.
My, it's a good thing the man couldn't hear us. Wouldn't they just laugh? Getting us stirred up over a little thing like the canary, as if that could have anything to do with, wouldn't they laugh?
Maybe they would. Maybe they wouldn't.
No, Peters, it's all perfectly clear except a reason for doing it. But you know, juries when it's come to women. If there was some definite thing, something to show, something to make a story about, a thing that would connect up with the strange way of doing it. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay here a while by myself. You can send Frank out for me, can't you? I want to go over everything. I'm not satisfied that we can do better.
Do you want to see what Mrs. Pierce is going to take him?
I guess they are not very dangerous things the ladies have picked out. No, Mrs. Peters doesn't need supervising. For that matter, a sheriff's wife is married in the law. Everything of it that way, Mrs. Peters?
Not, um, just that way.
Married to the law. I just want you to come in here a minute, George. We have to take a look at these windows.
Oh, windows.
We'll be right out, Mr. Hale.
Well, Henry, at least we found out that she was not going to quilt it. She was going to, what is it you call it, ladies?
We call it, know it, Mr. Henderson.